Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace outside door handle on this 2000 Mercury Grand Marquis. Same as pretty much any of these Grand Marquis, as well as same as the Ford Crown Victoria. Only differences might be in how you remove the door panel. Tools you'll need are a flat blade screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a hammer and punch, a drill with a 3/8 inch drill bit, and a flashlight.
Start with a flat blade screwdriver. Carefully pry up your switch panel here in the front. Then I just kind of pull back and forth, and I'm pulling up with this hand and just kind of shaking it back and forth. It comes up and out. And then again with your flat blade screwdriver, pry up here and take off your mirror switch. And make sure you can kind of move these connectors. Then there's just little tabs that lock them on. Okay, move that one. Pry up on the other side. Pry out down here and pull out on this connector to get it started. Pull my finger on this one. Okay, remove there. And then just carefully go in, and these are just little caps. Pry that one out. If you go in from the bottom, if you do scratch something, it's more difficult to see. Okay, then right here, kind of put your screwdriver in up top. You actually see a little space where the screwdriver goes, and pry this bezel out. Now there's 5 Phillips screws to remove. One there, one there, one right there, and then one right down here at the bottom.
Now I'm going to fast forward as I remove those 5 screws. They're obviously easy to remove because they're just screws, but they do try and kind of stay in there. So as you're pulling them out, or as you're turning them counterclockwise, you might have to kind of reach in with your fingernail and pull them out. Otherwise, just make sure that if you can't get them out of the panel, just make sure that when you pull the panel off, and if you drop them, you just recover them before you go to the next step.
Okay, once you have those screws out, then just kind of lift up on the panel and bring it out. And on the back side, there's 2 connectors. Pull back on a couple of tabs here, disconnect that, and then pull up on this tab and disconnect that. Your door panel off. Carefully pull your water shield up. Okay, you're going to want to come in here, and up there is the back of your door handle. You can see it's riveted in. So what you want to do is right down here, you can see there's a clip. You want to actually grab it on the other side. Okay, open up this clip and pull out your door lock or your door latch rod. Okay, now on the outside, you're going to want to use a punch just like this, and underneath the handle you'll see there's 2 rivets. Okay, so you want to take your punch and punch out the center of those rivets. Now you can see the rivets with the centers knocked out. So now take a 3/8 drill bit, okay, and slowly drill away the rivet.
And you basically know when you've gone far enough when the rivet kind of comes off as a little ring and just sticks onto the end of your drill.
Okay, now take a screwdriver or something larger, and you want to punch out the rest of the rivet. Okay, you can see the handle comes loose. Pull it down. And right here is your lock, so you kind of need to, the lock is a little hook, so you kind of just jiggle it down a little bit and unhook it. And just use our screwdriver, and there's still a piece of rivet right there. Retrieve our lock rod, up in. Okay, new handle from One Auto. Now you saw my old handle really wasn't broken, but I'm going to install this new one anyways. You can see nice chrome finish. It'll fix the problem if you have a broken handle. First thing you'll want to do is put the latch rod back on. Okay, put it into place, and put the handle in. You have to kind of work the handle up. Work the handle in first and up. Okay, into place. Okay, and take a couple of short screws. Put that in place. Hold those in place. The back side, put a washer on, and then a nut.
Okay, I'll speed it up here. So I'm just using short bolts and washers and lock nuts in place of the rivets. Obviously, if you had a rivet gun and the correct size rivets, you could use those.
So I'm holding the back side with a wrench. Tightening it up. And on the other, the front one. Again, I'm just holding the back side of the screw with a nut. The wrench. Tightening it up. Okay, we're going to go in here. And there's our latch rod. Okay, make sure we open this right up. Okay. I'm going to push the rod up as high as it goes and then push it into place. Okay, and then push our clip back on. Okay, make sure it's unlocked. Close it, open it.
And now just put your water shield back in place. You can see I just used a little tape to hold it up out of the way while I was working.
Okay, your door panel is kind of designed with hooks on the bottom. You want to lift up your harnesses, and you can see that the bottom hooks kind of clip on, and you can put your door or your trunk opener, plug that in, plug this upper plug in. Okay, lift your door panel up, bring your door panel up, make sure that these harnesses are coming up through, and make sure your door lock comes through. Lift the panel up a little bit, and then it just kind of slides right down on. Okay.
And I'm going to speed it up here as I put the 5 Phillips screws back in. The long ones go through the panel, the shorter ones go through that door pull. And just another tip, if you have trouble getting one in, you might want to take the panel back off, and on some of them there's kind of clips in behind, and sometimes those clips can get shifted, which makes it hard to get the screws in, but they should pretty much go right in.
Okay, reconnect our harness leads, and our mirror switch. Okay. Then just kind of work this right down in, push it against the door and down in. This goes right in. Locks in place, and these go back in place.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.